Does this work? I don't know. Well, hopefully it's working, we'll see. But welcome to the Shotbow Weekly Developer Stream. I am LaserTester, your host this week. So today, what I'd like to do is, you've seen Snare stream Assault over here on this window, kind of showing it off and doing some tests on it. What I'd like to do is get a lobby set up on this. We've secretly behind the scenes gotten it set up on our server system for managing servers, so we should be able to just support as many people as want to play Assault. But I think we'll want a central place for those people to gather. With that being said, we will need somebody to build a lobby. We don't have one, I think, right now. We don't have a lobby, right, Snare? Built? Like, we'll need one built? Snare! There's no lobby for Assault already built, right?
No.
Yeah, so you hear that? So those of you who are aspiring builders out there, if you want to come up with an idea for an Assault lobby where people can gather, kind of like the new Andy lobby, when you go to Andy lobby, you get dropped in and you look around and there's so many people. But anyway, so we kind of want to do the same exact thing. Well, that's kind of cool. I have it on this monitor, so it looks like I'm looking over at the Minecraft screen on this camera. Love it. I think I pointed that out on the screen too. I'll try and do this all. In the background, we've got my sister, Stephanie Maybe, providing the music, thanks to Twitch taking down anything that's interesting. So, this is the zombie song. I think it's an acoustic version. This is dope. But anyway, she does a really cool, like, out there funkadelic version that is pretty big on YouTube. So, Andy lobby, but we want to do this with Assault. What I need to do is I need to first create a server, and I have to do that by hand instead of the deployment system because I'm lazy in a way. So let me get something set up over here, and just, you're going to have to give me a few minutes of just clicking around. So meanwhile, I will hang out in the Andy lobby, I think. Audio volume, voice audio is too low? Okay. Let me take a look at the microphone settings then. Mic boost. Is that better with the mic boost, or is that too much? Let me know. I'll wait for a response. Is the music too loud, or is it just that this whole thing is, my microphone's too quiet? Any better? Yes? Maybe? Maybe? Let's check this as well. The happiest days would be spent. Maybe? Is that better for the microphone? Yes, no, maybe so? I don't know. Somebody give me some feedback. I just did a big decibel boost. Are either of you, can either of you pop in the stream and just let me know how the audio levels are? I upped my microphone and I think it should be good.
I think it's fine.
Okay, awesome. Then I'll just stop worrying about it and carry on. So I've got to go grab a server and move it somewhere. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Awesome. That makes me happy. So now I'll just put on my headphones. Man, I don't know if my sister's music's a very good idea because it's more interesting than I am. Okay. Once I get this up and running, we should be able to just hang out in that lobby and kind of just mess around. I plan on just using this world as it exists in Assault. I think my wife is home. Hey, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I'm gonna pause. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay. So we are back here. I think I've downloaded. Now I just need to upload to the right server. And I won't be setting one up in EU right now, but we will set one up. Wow, noobs. That's a little intense. Okay, so I'm going to upload this assault lobby. This song is so cutesy. Oh, suddenly the world around me sounds so new. Okay. Hey, Swordmaster, how's it going? Okay. So the idea is going to be here that if it's a lobby, so in Assault, we've got this on enable and all this stuff where it gets the game manager and does all this stuff. So what I'm going to do here is once the Assault Service Locator is initialized, which let me just make sure, yeah, that doesn't do anything with the game manager, then I'm going to inject into this service locator, set game manager, new lobby game manager, and we'll do this.get data folder, and then we'll call this lobby config.yml. So then, then I want to just do .get path. There we are. So then if I go into this class that I just created right before I came on streaming, yeah, working on Assault right now. So going to be adding some lobby logic, so it'll be able to handle people gathering up to play, and then we should be able to launch it sometime soon because it's pretty cool. We're waiting on the texture pack though. I know that's one big to do. Another one is a lobby. We actually need a lobby built. So if you want to build a lobby, you can, and submit it on the build forums, and anything that's accepted will get XP reward. I think it's 250k if it's accepted, so, you know, kind of awesome. Yeah, Assault should need maps. As you can see, we've got this Tatooine type one, but it's going to, you'll want to kind of cater to a team deathmatch. I don't know if we're going to be adding objectives down the road or not, but yeah, you want to cater to a team deathmatch with kind of a general carnage, so a lot of focus on flows getting through the map. You don't want dead ends and things. But remember that verticality is also important. Verticality, is that a word? I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, that you know, varying the heights of the pieces of the map is important because people have double jumps and Jedi powers and all those magical things. So, pretty awesome. Yay, Snare shouting out. So yeah, feel free, yeah. And definitely submit a build submission, and Snare will keep an eye on those, and when he finds something, we'll get together and get that implemented. But for now, I'm going to steal this world because I'm lazy. So, you know, the way it goes. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do this. So, development of what? Did he say? Oh yeah, he missed a space. I missed that entirely. Assault lobby. So I'm right now just reconfiguring some startup scripts and things so I can get this all good to go. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. Once again, I don't know if you guys could hear me earlier, but you mentioned that the mic was too quiet, but that the music is provided by my sister, Stephanie Maybe. It's pretty awesome. She So this is music I can throw in the background, and hopefully Twitch won't try to take it down. If they do, then I can always get her to say, "Hey, don't take it down." So, I think I've got this up and running now. I just need to change the server up properties. Everybody has their ways to go, I've got mine. Okay, let's see, assault lobby, server port. Almost done setting up the server. Sorry guys, I could be a little better prepared, but I should mention I did become a father rather recently, and my life is in shambles. Not like shambles, but nah, you get what I mean. Okay, let's see here. Make the Minecraft screen a little bigger? Oh, I will. Right now there's kind of nothing interesting going on, but I try and keep the code front and center only because most of the time I'll be in the code because that takes forever. But yeah, I'm happy to go ahead and like expand the Minecraft screen and show off the background of Assault. I mean, that's cool. I can do like a little like one of those to kind of get everything in the shot. I don't know. Whatever works. You have an AP computer exam tomorrow in Java. Any tips on what you should do to study? Well, if it's tomorrow, my tip is I hope you studied. I don't know. I don't know what they even put on the exam in Java. Know that Java has a garbage collector? And I don't know. Yeah, I never took that exam, so I unfortunately do not have any useful advice for you. I apologize. I gotta find an open port real quick. What's this one's port? Okay. Try 3. Yeah, for loops. They tend to love for loops on exams. Oh yeah. I don't know if that exam is, exactly the same, but everyone that I've taken on programming loves for loops, and they love to throw you for a loop with for loops because they want you to get lost. So, I don't know. Just depends. I need some water. How cool is this? I got one of these water dispenser thingies. My parents were like, "Hey, we got this water dispenser. Do you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they make me buy the water bottles from them. There's no such thing as free lunch, kids. Oh well. It's good water. Okay, so Java is actually quite easy to learn. It's, I mean, when you're learning a programming language, you're learning a language. You're learning a way of how to take your thoughts and translate them into something that expresses those thoughts in a mechanical form. And so it's no different than learning, just to speak a foreign language. You're just learning to program, and there's some basic skills you have to learn, and then there's the language itself. So, yeah. So, for loop. Yeah, so for loop you'll be giving a for loop a condition that says for every element in a collection, or for a counter until a counter reaches a certain amount, and every time you increment or decrement that counter. It just says until this certain set of expressions produces true or finishes its consumption of whatever's being given to it to consume, operate on all of these elements or on each of these numbers in this counter. And a while loop is similar, but you pass it a boolean, something that's going to return some sort of boolean value, and it'll continue to operate while that boolean value is true. So, did I say Fruit Loop? I hope I didn't. I don't think I did say Fruit Loop. I think you made it up. But yeah, the skill sets you learn from this is IDE is IntelliJ. It's from JetBrains. My background initially was in in Microsoft C Sharp, Visual Studio, and I used JetBrains ReSharper all the time. And so when I switched to Java, started doing bucket programming and stuff, I went into and used the IntelliJ because its code completion is so much better. Okay, back to work. So, let me go ahead and start this assault lobby and see if it works. Assault lobby. So I want to do one sec here. I don't use Eclipse because I don't like the code completion, and Eclipse is also kind of, I don't know, I feel it's a little more sluggish. But with that being said, I've had issues with IntelliJ recently that have caused me to question the sluggishness of Eclipse. But mainly because I'm familiar with JetBrains products with ReSharper, and it kind of crippled me as a developer because I like code that knows what I'm trying to type before I type it. So it's nice to have something that kind of writes it for you. Mystery, we are hoping to use a 3D resource pack. That's currently kind of something we're working on in the works. Because it'd be awesome. Oh, I need to... One second. There you go. Yeah, IntelliJ is free for Community Edition, so it's nice. Yeah, this is a recreation of Mos Eisley from Star Wars Battlefront 2. That is what it is. That's pretty awesome. It's a lot of fun to play on, too, because Snare's done a fantastic job of making each of the classes feel very unique, so... Okay, I'm currently running into an issue. One second. Let's see if this works. Then we go add server, assault lobby underscore 01 underscore US. Oh, it doesn't exist. In the status table, let's see if it, oh, it doesn't, it couldn't start. Let's see if it works now. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard of the newer items coming. As usual with all updates, I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but it'll be really cool if they work well. Quivers have actually been in Minecraft. Well, they were textured. They made it into one of the updates in the texture sheet, but never actually got put in the game. So it's actually awesome. It's kind of frustrating though, because the things like quivers and shields and stuff are things that mods, well, like even just types of arrows can be done currently with bucket plugins, and now they've just added, you know, hopefully they add support that we can extend that kind of thing, and they've made a more robust projectile system. If that's the case, I'd be freaking excited. But yeah, we'll have to see. Why is it could not start? Huh. Let us see. For some reason, it's not starting my server I want to deploy this to. Oh, okay. The port. I need to change which port it's listening on. Take me a minute. Okay. The assault lobby, I don't have a way to join it quite yet. I'm adding that in right now, though. So we'll see how this goes. I've just got to modify the server properties. Oh, that's why. I'm trying to bind to the wrong IP address. That's why. Ha! That's what I get for copying a server from one thing to another. Fantastic. Yeah, it'd be awesome with the combat update if we can do things in using for One in Rogue. I've actually done some really exciting things with One in Rogue recently, so I just rewrote the generation entirely. So that's neither here nor there, though. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah, tempting. If you got a test, make sure you study. That's my advice. Solid advice. Okay, so let's see here. Trying to mess around with some stuff here. And hey, Instant, go away. I'm bored. Yeah, Justin, this is intelligent. Wow, you got quite a few viewers. Okay. The not ready thing should be fixed. So if you're finding a way to counter it, then oh, I need to do this. If bucket.get server name dot, I'll do 2 lowercase dot contains lobby underscore. Then I know, due to our naming convention, that this is meant to be a lobby server. Yay! And the reason why I'm doing the lobby logic inside of Assault itself is that I want to try and find a way to make the Assault lobby unique to Assault, so where you can still do things like the Jedi double jump and all of that in the lobby, and maybe even you can pick the different classes and try out their abilities on people without causing damage. But no, I just want to try and find a way to make this lobby unique to Assault and make people want to hang out there and play. So. Yeah, Assault is kind of a PvP. It's like Star Wars Battlefront 2 Heroes mode where you all fight in Mos Eisley. So that's what we're doing, but that's a team deathmatch. So yeah, catch procrastination exception. I wish that we had that kind of try-catch loop in try-catch conditions in real life. No, Deluxe, it's actually currently already done. I just have to do the final touch with it, which is this lobby here. And so I need to just take a look at this. I kind of just want to, let's see, start game, I'm going to make empty. I'm going to make empty. Basically what I'm doing... Stare! Oh, it's my wife in the background. I think actually that was her sister. Awkward. But Stare, come on. You're not... Real mature Stare. Real mature. Stare, oh my goodness. Assault player, ass player.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, game stage, I'll need to deal with that. Lobby location. So now
It's
we just
everywhere.
go. It's everywhere? That's awesome. That makes me happy. Yeah, if she was blonde, it was my sister-in-law. My wife's upstairs with the baby. See, so, and what's fun is we've got this system using configs kind of in the same vein as how MD5 and SK9Q did, where it's reflective. It's a reflective config where all of the options are fields. So we actually use this config object here, and I can actually go in here and set this lobby location. Actually, I might do lobby location. Oh wait, why is that? Oh, because it's an old system. We don't actually need that anymore. But I don't want to do. I don't want to break that for him. My son's good. Oh, did I do a stream after I had the baby? I think. Oh, I didn't. I thought I didn't. Wow, it's been a while. So I gotta figure out how to do that location. But for now, we'll just go. Yeah. Lobby. Ass lobby location. Why not? Equals new location. What is this world? Ah, really? I'm not even in. What happened here? Do we not have bonus manager on there? Oh yeah, it's not a. It doesn't have me as an admin. Luna Memento. Okay. Oh, this should work now. I should do this add server, and then we'll be happy. Okay. Is my doggy on the couch? Frankie, are you on the couch? Do you want to say hi? Come here. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, you were such a good boy. Say hi, Frankie. He's got white stuff all over his nose because he's got these bones that he just loves. Leloucha, I honestly don't know. I guess that's my answer. I will reserve any other commentary for my own head, but do not know. Okay, yay, we're on a new Assault Lobby server. It looks exactly the same. So now I need to fix this. So I want to get rid of that because we don't need players. Basically all of this stuff. So let's go here. What's the... Oh, world. I need to apparently give myself some, yeah, Mindplex, not just used, yeah, like paid for and locked them out so that they wouldn't ever do games that they even cared about. It was all money. But anyway. They do produce quality games, so people make it, people don't. All I know is that we are hanging in there and having fun doing it. We're not going anywhere. So let's see here. I need to give myself powers. LP lazertester. Let's see here. World 2B. Ha! Okay, so this Mos Eisley is the world name. There we go. That's all I want. So this looks like I'm hard coding, which I am, which is bad, but this is just creating the default config value. It can be changed. So that's what I'm doing right now, is saying, hey, let's use this. And I'm going to do this. We'll say that everybody who spawns in the assault lobby will spawn right here for now. What is this location? Man, I got dogs barking left and right. Let's see here, new 70, actually we'll do 1471, 4, 825. Oh yeah, that would help to do that. There we go. So now we've got this hard-coded location here for the lobby location, but it, like I said before, it gets it'll get serialized to that configuration, so we can modify it. So that'll do that. Ask lobby location. And I'm just gonna ask location equals lobby location. Get score to win. Return integer dot max value. Yeah, we're doing some overhauls on the lobby itself. We're actually moving it so that the lobbies get consolidated and grow when they need to. Shotbow, you've got the right idea. It's definitely one of our ideas, is to take our Arrow arcade modes and make it into kind of a party mode where you can shuffle from game mode to game mode and kind of just have fun. But that's, of course, a melding of things that were, some of them were meant to, some were meant to work together and some weren't. Some of these arcade modes share the same like arcade framework I wrote back when Smash was out. So that should be possible for those modes, and then just working on the other stuff. Dude, I'm thirsty, man. It's good. It's good water. Just drink water. Water is so good for you. Okay, so I'm over here. I'm not narrating what I'm doing right now, by the way. I'm overriding this game manager. So game manager is where the game logic of like when somebody joins, when somebody does all this stuff, you know, give them their items and all that stuff. I want to get rid of all of that because I don't care about that in the lobby. I want to just give players a place to just be. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to ignore that because I don't care. Max spawns per team. I don't care. So I'm just going to make it max value, and then I don't care about that. So I'm just overriding some of this stuff. So this is, I'll want to do some stuff here that's lobby specific. And then, yeah, you can go into Lelouch, just party up. Do / party, then queue up. Oh, Mine HQ is like, they have no originality. So I don't know. If they can start making it out on their own, that'd be great. But until then, all I know of is they've got no originality. So there's life. Let's so why do you guys have to make it all like about the politics? I don't care about the politics, guys. We're talking about games. So lobby game manager is now being implemented. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this. I'm going to deploy this to that lobby server, this one right here, and we should spawn right here, and ideally not have this us.shotbow.net thing over here. Yes, Pro Hunter, When in Rogue will be open at some point. We're currently overhauling it, so I would expect that in some point in the foreseeable future. How long from now? No idea. No, Lou. I mean, yes and no. So, let's see how this goes. modify this. This is the boring part. I've got to modify the script. Oh yeah, because otherwise it'll pull from our repo. One sec here. No, you can't get in. As far as staff, we have staff that's under 18. As far as like development and stuff, it does get strict because I don't want you trying to steal my code. You know, that kind of stuff. Let me do this. This. Yeah, the 1.8 update kind of destroyed One in Rogue, but that's okay because there's a lot of really cool things to be excited about with it. Okay, so I just got this lobby. It should work. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. So now I just need to go in here. And I can now upload this assault jar. Where's assault? Yeah, well, but the thing is, Shotbow, you could steal this code, but you get bits and pieces of it. Versus, you know, if you were given access to the whole thing, you could just download it and deploy it anywhere. But yeah, that's the point of this deployment stuff. These development streams is to share a little bit of the code. Have you guys asked questions like earlier about, you know, taking a Java test and what to study and, you know, the importance of studying in general? Yeah, no, I know there's a bug where you can't move to level 9. I don't know why the big boss level's broken, but I'll fix it. Side, I don't know if we have any open enrollment. You can contact the lead admin of whatever game mode you're interested in. Like, for instance, if you're on echoing. Wait, why? No. Why is it doing that? Is there still an echo? Because I don't hear an echo. Grab this. I don't know why it's echoing still. I mean, it's not a thing I can plug in and unplug. Let me try this. Maybe? I just restarted the stream. Hello?
Shelter you from the days, ease the trouble I can't erase. Come let my love be your hiding place. You don't have to stay.
Is it better now? No, my recording software shouldn't play back audio. It wasn't earlier, and I never pressed any buttons. Is it now? Damn it. Okay, one sec. So let's go back to the assault lobby here. Oh man, didn't work right. Okay, now I gotta add some logging to figure out whether it's even running the code that I think it's running. Here. Let's see.
I'm keeping strong and steady. I'm moving myself along till I'm at the end. I'm holding on until then, until then, until then.
Looks like it almost didn't deploy the code that I was working on, so let me just try.
Find bigger dreams to chase. Until then, I'm holding on.
You guys are weird. Oh. Okay. Let's see.
I'm holding on until then, until then, until then. Have you ever wanted something so much?
I'm trying to think of why the game manager wouldn't be there. I need to probably go here. Oh boy! Oh boy. Well, guys, today we're going to learn about string manipulation. In this case, I am checking if bucket.servername.toLowercase contains an uppercase lobby. That's the kind of thing you just kind of do, and you or just realize how much of a moron you truly are in life. Just because the fact is I'm taking a word, making it lowercase, and then comparing it with an uppercase string and wondering why it never comes back. At least I figured that out now. I had a similar issue with one in Rogue Generation that took me 3 days, so it was just the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. Wow. Okay. We're back on track, though. This is good. You know, this is good. We just get to see how dumb I am. I seem a little salty. I am not salty. I am a father now. I'm just tired. Two cameras talking about it's an H2O. H2O2. Excellent. Okay, let's go. Oh, not quite, huh? Oh, well, kind of. Kind of. Okay, so now we gotta figure out why I teleported to the other one instead of this one. And I'm pretty sure it's because this lobby game manager is using game manager's thing here. So then it must ask the game manager for this lobby location. Why is that not returning that? Let's see how this goes. Bucket.getlaga.info lobby lobby location selected. That's what we'll do. Yeah, you probably would, but you know, knock yourself out if you want to get banned. Man, I'm not even going to be able to get this up and running before I'm done with the stream. Man, I'm always so slow. Cool, so I'm going to try and do this. I'm trying to basically override the assault logic, so that way when we log in, we get permanent spawn protection, and then get to play around in the lobby. And I'm thinking maybe everybody's invincible and gets to run around as whatever class they want to be. That's my dream, at least. Okay, so I look in this thing. I don't see it using the other lobby. Let me just mark this and saying bucket.get. Actually, I can just do getlogger.info. Initializing assault in lobby super duper Stealth Mode Mark II. Excellent. Well, I also did get spawn protection. I had it return now plus 10. So they'll always be quote-unquote spawn protected. That's what I'm doing right now. That's how I want to handle it. I mean, that's how I set it up to handle. Since I'm overriding the game handler, if that's the only place I can put in the lobby logic, that'd be awesome. Okay. Oh wait, get stage. Yeah, if I just do get stage, so if I just do return registration, then we'll just ignore that, because I don't care. Okay. Now we'll see if we get the droids we are looking for. Get it? Okay. My music's done. That makes me sad. I should put on more music. We'll do the zombie song. Excellent. Are you laughing at my sadness? Our love story could be kinda gory, far from boring. We meet at a post. Apocalypse. Okay, so initializing lobby, assault lobby, and super duper stealth mode Mark II. Huh. How am I ending up here? Oh, this is only on respawn, not join. Heh, that's why. On join. Oh, I need to do this on join in here. Oh, we're happy. Where'd the on join go? Down here, on player join. And I just go event.getPlayer.teleport to ask lobby location. Boom! Everybody's happy. And then I'm going to want to give them a server selector. So I'm going to go ahead and add a hook in here. I think we have a server. Do we have a server status? Okay. Server status hook. Public static. I'll also make this a listener. Listener. Void init. So I'm just going to do a static singleton here. And I'll pass in plugin, and then I can go bucket.get hook plugin. And then I can just go public server status hook, and then I would just go I equals this, and then I'm going to make a static instance. So what I'm doing is I'm making this a singleton. If I equals null, I'll make that null, and then get rid of final. Else throw new exception. Don't make more than one of these things, you dolt. There we go. That's good code right there. Everybody's happy. I'll do. I'm not actually going to throw an exception. I'm just going to make it fail silently, because it's actually a bad idea, but I do it anyway. So then I do, since I'm registering now this, I want to go in here and go and I'm going to actually register this here, server status hook.init, this, and then this will actually set up all of our fanciness. So I'm going to go private item stack, not Minecraft server item stack, a bucket item stack. I was talking about all that code completion goodness. Yes. How much longer am I going to pass? Probably only about 10 more minutes. No, it's actually good to do the exception, Zeus, because I'm setting up a singleton where I don't want more than one to be created, so I'd want to get mad at whoever calls me. In this case, I'm making it fail silently just because I don't want to write ugly code to handle that exception. It's just, more of a choice to be selfish. I'm going to make the assault lobby be /Twan. Okay? Instant just for you. It'll be Twan. I will make it work in assault. That it will send you to the lobby. How does that make you feel? Server item equals new item stack diamond sword, because I think the diamond sword is going to be a lightsaber. Oh, actually, I'm going to do item utility, which is one of my handy little things. Make item. What is it? Oh, this is not. This is assault has its own. I'm going to have to make that my core. Utility, item utility. Utility dot make item. Then I do, I think, 1, 0, cat color dot green. Right click to join a game. And then I won't do any more. Happiness. And then I can go in here, and this is really easy, at event handler. Public void on join. Player join event. Oh, I want to make this E. I go e.getPlayer.add.getInventory.add item. Server item.clone. And then I can go at event handler, public void on respawn, because people always find ways to kill themselves in lobbies, even when the damage is all disabled. Well, yeah, there wouldn't be multiple instances. That's the point, Zeus, is that, yeah, because this is privately run code, but you kind of always want to follow conventions, so I'm setting a bad example and being very honest about it, which is, I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Okay. Yeah. Public void on click player interact event E if player utility, which I want to actually do our core, is right click action. Actually, I think assaults. That's okay. Is right click action e.get action. Oh, and e.has item and server item. I'm going to go ahead and server item because it's a static field. Is similar to e.get item. See, this is a fancy way to check. If you check if they're right clicking, check if they have an item, and then check with Minecraft's built-in item comparison. Why not? Anyway, and then I do my stuff. So then I'll go server status signs dot get server status manager dot get. I wonder. Oh, can I do signs dot I dot? I'm trying to find how I get to the server status signs. I forgot where the. Let me see here. Get status inventory manager dot get inventory. Aha! So I need to make an inventory in here. Server status signs dot get there. Actually, I want to do service locator. Authenticator dot get status inventory manager dot add filter. Create inventory. Okay. So I want to do the name is going to be assault. The filter is going to be assault underscore. And the version, oh, I forgot what the version is supposed to be. It's like 47 or something. It's player version number. Let me see if I can actually do this. New player dot. Oops. Actually, I'll do new. Or actually, I don't even need to do this. I could just craft player. There we go. Dive into the decompiled code just to verify. Version? I don't even know where the version is. There's not version here. Spigot. So what is this spigot? Let's see here. New spigot. Respawn. I thought there was version in here. Heh. Trying to dive in here to figure out what the number of the version is. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, the important part is I'm making an assault one. Assault inventory. And then over here, I'm going to get the inventory by its name. Dot open. Get player. We'll see if this works. Oh man, I just added my IML file to Git. My bad. That's okay. I'll remove it before I check in. The way that I love you. Okay. So if this works, then I should spawn in the lobby. I should have a way to select a server. We'll see how this goes. Thanks to... Oh man. Oh, I need to update server status signs on that server, it looks like. Let me grab server status signs then. Build libs. The way that I love you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. The way that I love you. Okay, we'll try this. And if this doesn't work, then I might just need to hop off. But we're one step closer to assault being ready to go. I'm not able to do that. Do singleton list. Try that real quick because that's a different method. For some reason it's saying that that method doesn't exist, so I wonder if I replaced it with a method that takes a collection so you can add more than one filter at once and didn't include an override for a single one. Speaking foreign language to some of you. Some of you will get it. Okay. I'm glad you guys show up and have fun. I know it can be boring. We had like 39 people at one point. I think now we've only got a few, but it's all good. Okay, so it's still not quite working because it thinks that this status inventory manager.create inventory doesn't exist for some reason. Let me pull this down here. I'm gonna have to grab server status signs, which is where we have all of our stuff. Even though we don't use signs anymore, it still has that namesake. Oh! It says Boolean except 117, Boolean except 18. Hey, that's why. So I don't know why I've got, so Assault's just got an old server status signs, that's why. That makes me happy. Oh yeah, 102, no, 104. Haha! This is the happiness. When it's a simple issue like this, where you can just pull a new version and you're done. There we go. False. True. That should work. That should be awesome. Oh yeah! Like my excited dude voice, I don't know. I do character voices. It's creepy. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And then we'll be good. And it's right at 6:30, so. Ha! It looks like it didn't do the item unless it added it. Yeah, no. Oh, it probably cleared my inventory after. That's why. Because I did this on join here. I don't want it, no. So then I want to actually set this priority equals highest. And then it should do the server item. I should make sure that I deploy the code before I reboot. And then we should be good. And then I can go watch the Arrow and Flash. Haven't seen the Flash last night, and then we'll be watching the Arrow tonight, so it's going to be exciting. Any of you guys watched the Arrow and Flash? I like both of those. Okay. Actually, I want to do alright, server assault lobby. Hey! Oh! Beautiful! That's where it's at. Boom. Fantastic. So now I've got the basics of what needs to be done, and then I can get rid of the selected team, but that's okay. But yeah, so now I've got the basics of being able to run around. You can see how these work, and you kind of just get to play around with the game. All the features intact, but I don't think you can die. There's only one way to check. Actually, there's two ways. Oh. Hey! It won't let me do that. Okay. Okay, well played, Snare. Well played. But yeah, it's kind of fun with the systems. This is one nice part about, we've got established code base. So something like this that hooks into my server status sign system takes only 60 lines of code. Not even that, because a lot of it's double spaced between it, and half of the lines are brackets or curly cues. So it's like it's nice to be able to kind of whip something like this together quickly. I think there are still block physics. Let's see. Send? Oh, this doesn't have. Okay. Apparently they just break. Huh. Interesting. Uh-oh. Looks like I might have glitched out my client a little. It's all good though, because nobody will be placing blocks anyway. But yeah, so there we go. We've got Assault Lobby almost ready. We've got the basics of what's needed as far as integration with our server status sign system. So that's awesome. Oh, and then I just have to turn on the... Oh, where did I learn the code? I learned my code from the streets. But anyway, I'm going to hop off. Thank you for joining us for this week's development stream. Sorry it's been a little scalumpus, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I know I did. So, take care.